Alright, so this is my 2018 Chevy Silverado Z71. It's got the 5.3. It's going to be a little in-depth listen to the exhaust setup. It's got the true duals, no crossover. Got the 2 factory cats, and then 2 individual pipes running all the way back. No third cat, no muffler, no resonator. Back here to some 5-inch shorty tips. Go ahead and crank her up. This is not a cold start, but the cold starts are really loud in this thing. But as you can see, at normal idle at like 500-600 RPM, it's not that loud. It's got a good little chop to it. Sounds real good. So I'm gonna get some, hopefully get some good drive-by videos, normal driving, wide open throttle, whole 9 yards. Let y'all hear it, and we'll talk about it some more. rain's not messing y'all up with the sound, but as you can tell, or I don't know if you can tell or not, it's really quiet on the inside with the windows up, and it's really perfect. I mean, it is, depending on where this lands in the video, you can definitely tell that it's loud on the outside. It's got a nice deep tone, and of course video never does stuff justice. It never sounds as good as it does in person, blah blah blah. We all know that's the case, but yeah, this thing, it sounds amazing to me. I really love it. It's super deep. It's got a nice choppy sound. It's not too much. It's not annoying to drive every day. Actually, I smile all the time. Every time I crank it up and it friggin' just comes bellowing out. It's like, you just can't help but smile. I don't even know how to explain it, but as you see, we're cruising 61, 1200 RPM, a little bit over that. It's just a little rumble in the background. And no, this isn't straight pipes. It still got the 2 factory cats, so it would be way louder if those were gone, but of course that would void your warranty and everything. But, and yes, I know some of y'all are going to say removing the third cat voids your warranty, even though I don't see how it ever could, because it's not monitored by anything. It's no different than a muffler or a resonator. Listen to these downshifts though. I doubt it picks it up because it is pretty faint, but it has the best sounding little downshifts. It has little pops and crackles and little, it sounds insanely good to be a truck, you know, with the downshifting part of it, because it literally does. Maybe we'll go over the mountain and I can get y'all going down the hill, because it really does sound great downshifting, and it gets all the little pops and crackles and stuff. And it's typically not stuff you see with trucks, so I love it. Cruising in overdrive. I'll make it downshift one time going up this hill just so y'all can hear it. Didn't even get over 2 grand, and it just sounds good. It's not real loud. Up here I might romp on it one time, let y'all hear it inside, because it's loud whenever you get on it. We're gonna get on it a little bit, let y'all hear it. So definitely comes alive over 2,500 to 3 grand. Try to get some of them downshifts. And let y'all hear it going through the buildings. It's gonna be loud. Just a little bit. Here's a warm startup from the inside, windows up. Four-wheel drive. Yeah, it's pretty loud. That was like barely even touching the throttle. Alright guys, so we're driving right now, normal driving. I'm talking to you, you can hear me. So it's pretty much perfect. It's loud when you want it to be loud, but it's also can be quiet when you want. Well, I say quiet, it's at least quiet on the inside. It might not be quiet on the outside, but it's not anything where you're having to, you know, big toe the gas in order for the police and the next county not to come arrest you or something. So it's pretty much perfect to me. It's got a, like I said, I mean, y'all have seen it. It's got a nice deep tone. I don't know how good it's going to come over the video. Typically these trucks, well, most trucks in period, the video does not do them justice. It's usually like just extremely clapped out sounding, which was probably what a fair amount of y'all will probably call this, is clapped out or something, but it's really not. It sounds really good. I mean, it is very choppy, but I personally really like it, you know, the choppy sound, so that's why I didn't do any crossover or anything. I can't stand that solid Flowmaster sound that most people's trucks sound like with it. You know, newer trucks, most people don't run, you know, true duals like this on the newer trucks. A lot of people do in the older trucks. They sound good. Some of them sound horrible because they're just too much. My brother-in-law Bailey, his truck is, it sounds great. It's so loud that I would definitely hate it after, you know, having it for a week or something. But he's 16, so I mean, that's what, you know, 16-year-old boys is all about. So no problem with that. But this is definitely, I wouldn't say this is the mature version of that, but you know, being my daily driver, this is what I drive every day. It's something that I enjoy. I can hear, and it definitely, you know, it adds a whole nother characteristic to your truck. It definitely makes you enjoy driving it more. The only negative I've experienced is there's been a couple times where I really just did not even want to crank it up because of how loud I knew it was going to be and needing to be quiet. And I wouldn't say, you know, I don't know. There's been a couple times where I'm like, I feel bad for cranking this thing, honestly. Like, one time I was leaving the hospital when my dad was in the hospital, and there was like an apartments back behind the truck, and it was like 11 o'clock, and I was like, I feel bad. And just because I knew it was so loud it was going to wake people up. And there's been definitely several times I've cranked it and scared the crap out of people, because in all honesty, even before I did the leveling kit, I had the exhaust on here, so it's kind of unsuspecting when you see this parked, and it's got the 5-inch tips tucked under there, so unless you're looking for it, you wouldn't see them. It's kind of just your average Joe truck. You wouldn't really expect it to be loud, and then I get in next to you and crank it up, and it sounds like a freaking all hell breaks loose for a second there, because they're not expecting it. And I've seen multiple people jump and stare and, you know, like, what the crap did just happen. But overall, I absolutely love the exhaust. If you have a newer truck like this, or even an older one, I think they're probably all about the same. They all got the 5.3. I don't know if they have different, I know they probably have different stock stuff, so you'd be taking off different things, but I would definitely recommend it. It's something you can easily daily drive with, and I would not be worried about it being too loud. I've had a lot of loud stuff, so this being me saying it's not too loud, it might be too loud for some of y'all, but overall, I would have I don't regret it at all. I absolutely love it. And for anyone that's wanting it, not, you know, thinking about it's too much or something, I would definitely say no. The sound deadening in these trucks are so good that when I got the windows up and stuff, I mean, y'all can hear me right now, and we're going up a little hill. We're running, well, we're actually running 65. We need to slow down a little bit. That's also another thing about this truck, is it does not measure speed well. I catch myself speeding all the time in this, and it doesn't seem like I'm going that fast. But yeah, definitely recommend it. And you know, if you don't like choppy, this is definitely not the exhaust for you. It is choppy, obviously. 2 individual pipes, no crossovers, plus it's a 5.3 Chevrolet. They're known for being choppy. So if that's not your cup of tea, then don't do this, because it definitely is. It's not anything near like I said, like my brother-in-law's 5.7 that's straight piped. It's nowhere near choppy like that, or near as loud as that, but it's definitely loud. Sounds great. I'm gonna quit rambling. Y'all let me know in the comments if you hate it, if you think it's clapped out, if you absolutely are going to get this exhaust tomorrow on your truck because it sounded so good, or what. But leave a like, subscribe. There'll be plenty more truck videos. If you saw, we have stock tires and wheels on here. That's changing this week, so be sure to subscribe to see that. And hopefully y'all did enjoy. I'll see you on the next one.